Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Tuesday, April the 15th. Just for transparency, the first time I made this video, I actually said September. So at least I caught myself. How are you guys feeling today? I actually overslept for the first time in years. I overslept because I didn't go to sleep till about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, but I did oversleep, which is kind of exciting for me. When we look at the graph, this was yesterday morning when I made my video. This was about 1 p.m. Central Time. We got another long spike. And then right here at 3 a.m. Central this morning, we got another long spike. All three of these spikes are coming in and offering energy to all of our chakras. This is the energy of movement, of inspiration, of making change, of following your dreams. That's what this energy is for. Big white energy like this comes forward with a lot of high vibrational frequency coming into your system. It is being offered to everybody, to all of the chakras, but not everybody's in a place to take advantage of it, and that doesn't mean you're wrong, bad, or indifferent. That's just not where you are. It's kind of like being at a buffet. If your chakra system is full or working on something right now, you may not be integrating this, but that's okay. It'll come back around. With big spikes of energy like this, they tend to bring a lot of energy for me. I feel very vibrational. My body is vibrating. My mind is coming up with 20 ideas at a time. I almost too many that I can't write them down. And then I'll have a period where I feel like nothing's coming in for an hour. And then again, this big wave of ideas. The key here is to catch those ideas when they're coming in and write them down so you can go back to them later. You don't have to follow through on all of them right now, but write it down. Write it down. Also, in between these big pushes of energy, we've still got some stitching going on. So we are still getting that stitching energy also. That stitching energy, if that's what you're receiving, can make your body very, very tired, sore, because you're making physical cellular changes to incorporate this frequency and raise your own by incremental levels. So physically, if you are in the stitching phase, you may be feeling tired. You might feel like you can't do anything. You don't have any motivation. Your joints might be achy. This is just your body integrating this energy. And I know it kind of sucks sometimes, but try to look at it like a sign of progress. In meditation today, I was reminded again, it's all about the stories that you tell. You can't defend yourself, meaning you can't defend how you got here by telling the story over and over and make tracks for new roads. You can't, because you're telling the story of who you used to be. As long as you are telling that story over and over and over again, you are going to drag yourself right back into that space of time, that space, that envelope of energy. And if you've made changes to move past that, you don't need to defend yourself anymore. I know it's tempting. And when I do a podcast and people ask me, how'd you get here? I've changed the way I tell the story because I don't want to go back there anymore. I'm where I am because I made choices for myself that were better for me. And that's more important than talking about where I was before. So today, when you catch yourself defending yourself in the position where you are, well, I worked really hard to get here, or I bust my ass all day long, I deserve this. You deserve it, but you don't have to justify it. So if you catch yourself doing that today, play a game with yourself, stop and say, okay, I see what I'm doing, and write a new story. You don't want to beat yourself up for doing it, but recognize when you are doing it so that you can stop. This is just a rewiring of a neural pathway. It's a habit that we all have, that we all do. And when you start to rewire it, you can change that. But telling the story of where you were before is never going to help you build the road where you want to go. You have to tell the story where you want to be. Won't it be great when I can travel the world and do retreats? Won't it be so amazing when I get to write as much content as I want and I don't have to worry about formatting it? That sounds fun. You want to talk about the things you want to do, not the things you had to do to get where you are. You're moving past that, friend. It's okay. And you deserve everything good that's coming to you just by virtue of breathing and being alive. You don't have to earn the good things that are happening to you. It's only in here that makes you think you have to earn that. But when you tap into here, friend, you understand it's freely given to you. Freely, because of you. You are just that awesome. I'm just saying. All right, friends, here's our cards for today. So there are a lot of things in our root chakras, a lot of stories that we tell ourselves of how we became who we are. And the need to tell that story is something we all need to work on, because when you feel like you have to defend yourself, you are losing faith in yourself and your ability to do what you need. You don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to tell that story. So my guides are asking us to get out of our head and that feeling that we have to justify ourselves and let go of the reluctance to focus forward instead. Let go of the reluctance to just be be who you are and to understand that you do deserve it. This will help you to find that conviction to move forward. So instead of facing backwards, my guides are saying, let's charge forward with the conviction of what we know we want in our lives, what we know we are worthy of. This will heal those wounds of unworthiness and help open up the track for expansion. Remembering that even when we lay new tracks, sometimes we have to blow up the mountains to get there, friends. But as you let go of those stories that you tell yourself in the route that build up that lack of faith and cause you to live in your head, even though you're reluctant, it helps us to find our conviction, heal our wounds, and move forward to something better. Reading so nice, had to say it twice. It is a rainy day out here, but I can hear the birds, and that is so exciting. Let's get ready for our day. We're going to set our intentions right here in the present, ground ourselves in Mother Earth, and we're going to have a good day. You ready? Take a nice, big, deep breath in. Release. All the way out. Drop your shoulders. And just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's just getting started, and you're deserving of all the wonderful things that are coming to you. You don't have to justify it. You don't have to defend yourself. You deserve it because you're awesome, and that's all there is to it. Today is a great day, friends. It's a great day.